good to be 2-0. I think that's the most important stat. There's a lot of stats that I'm not happy with, but that's the one I am happy with. The fact we're 2-0. Disappointed in the first half defensively. We didn't come out ready to play. That's on me 100%. But very pleased with the halftime adjustments, outscoring 41-3 in the second half. So pleased with the energy and the adjustments that we made at halftime. But obviously need to play much better than that if we expect to win. So we got to get on tape, figure out what went wrong in the first half, and get on. Pleased offensively for the most part. We had a couple of penalties there to stop a drive, backed up, and maybe a 3-and-out to start the game. But other than that, played pretty efficient on offense, and we needed every bit of it. So, but again, 2-0, really big game next week, and got to go back to work starting tomorrow.
All right, raise your hand if you have a question we'd like to.
Not all schematic. A lot of it was mindset and eyes and going out there and not waiting on somebody to make a play, but going to make a play. But I did think the second half was obviously much better. So I need to watch the tape and figure out what exactly it was, because it wasn't indicative of what we expected.
Matt, you've stressed 12 games, 12 opportunities, and focus. Do you think that the guys lost some of that and looked ahead to Alabama?
We stressed it all week, but judging by the first half, I would say that was some of the issue. But again, I need to watch the film to see. But the focus was much better in the second half, and the mindset was much better, and we played better.
You guys talked a lot in the offseason about the defense being comfortable in the second year and being able to make those adjustments and feel like you were going to be better. These first two games, obviously giving up a ton of yards. Just what's the biggest issue in your mind through these first two games?
I think just today we cut a lot of people free, and then there were some MAs, on some boots and wheel routes. So I think a lot of that had to do with eyes and discipline. We had a few too many false starts, so I think just locking in and doing the little things right. Third down was not great again. We got to figure out a way to get off the field on third down. But again, I am pleased in the second half getting 2 defensive touchdowns and battling back, so I am proud about that.
Matt, how frustrating was it in the first half that you couldn't make some of the adjustments, maybe even on the fly on the defensive side? Because it looks like they were kind of beating you guys with some of the same stuff in the first 2 quarters.
No, it was. We tried several. We tried man. We tried zone. But it was just. I think it was much more about execution than it was about making an adjustment. It was just much more about the mindset than making the adjustment. And I felt like the mindset was better. I think that so it wasn't schematically anything. It was just maybe a shift in mindset going into the second half.
And Matt, could you talk about, everybody knows you got a great receiving corps, but you got Braylon Sanders had another big game for you, and Elijah Moore had a touchdown reception for his first match. Just talk about added depth at a position where you're already deep.
Yeah, no, I'm very pleased with their work ethic, and you can see it start to pay off. I think obviously they're very talented, but you can see their work ethic being passed down. And I tell people all the time, I think that started way back before with Dante and Laquan and Cody and Quincy, and now it being AJ and DK and Lodge passing it down to Elijah making plays, Braylon. Really great to see Alex Weber make a play at the end. He's been here a long time, so really excited to see him make a good play, and good to see Matt get his first action of the year and get the end zone.
Hey Matt, if I remember right, Coach McGriff on Monday said he kind of expected Southern Illinois to run, and of course they came out and passed 5 times in a row. Was that part of it? Did they kind of take you by surprise, their game plan?
Yeah, well, they usually got big to take shots, and they did a really good job with their boots, maybe taking advantage of us being a little bit too aggressive, cutting some people loose, and just losing our eye discipline a little bit. They hurt us with some boots and some nakeds and some wheel routes early in the game, and I think they got us off balance. But again, I think it was a lot more about focus and mindset, and more so than the scheme.
Matt, right here, you hit on it a second ago, but did you feel like the communication regressed at all with the amount of guys they kind of had running free out of the backfield early on?
Yeah, that's the stuff that that's disappointing, because you want to make them earn it, you don't want to give them anything, but anytime that happens, that means somebody's eyes are bad, and they bid on the play action instead of staying in their coverage.
Matt, any preliminary injury news, you know, you came out at all?
No, I'll have to check with Pat. I saw Big Duke's limping, and Tiz went off on a kickoff coverage, but I'll have to. Scotty was limping a little bit, but I just need to go check and see when this is over.
We'll take questions up top.
Hey, Matt, I was just wondering, you know, they came out and they kind of punched you in the mouth early on, but your offense was able to go toe-to-toe for you. Can you speak a little bit about having a guy like Jordan back there and being able to make plays and keeping up with anyone offensively and how good that is?
Yeah, I think there are certain games where you're going to have to go outscore them. And there's going to be a time this year where we're going to need our defense to step up and make some stops to help the offense. So you figure out a way to win games. You know, it's not offense, it's not defense, it's a team. And we got to just keep getting better as a team. But I'm very, very pleased with Jordan, the offense, scoring enough points to win the game. Good. You know, he kept his emotions in check. That was maybe what I was worried about the most, but I was proud of him. Getting the touchdown at the end. We had a draw called with RPOs on the throw to Alex, and he chose to take the deep ball. So that one maybe caught me by surprise a little bit, but was pleased for him, you know, to get in there and get his first action, and happy he was able to lead the team down there to a touchdown drive.
Any other questions for Coach Luke? All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks,
You got
guys.
Coach Long.